Can everybody hear me okay? Is that better? Okay. So I'm an artist and a well-being coach, and everything that I do is all about alignment. It's about aligning mind, body, and spirit. Now, who thinks that sounds a little bit woo? And you can be honest, because 5 years ago, my hand would have been up here. But I've got just under 3 minutes, and hopefully I can convince a few of you, that isn't as woo as you might think. So I'm going to tell you a little story. And to do this, we have to go back 6 years. I was working as a GP. I had all the outside markers of success. I had a good job, nice house, a loving family, and I was very grateful for all of these things. But there was something missing. There was something missing deep down here, and I'd suppressed this little voice that was in my head for years. It kept popping up, kept telling me there's something else, something more. And I'd ignored it, but then 2020 happened, COVID, and we've already heard it affected so many, and it certainly affected me. And it made me pause on my life, and it made me realize that I had suppressed a part of me for so many years, which was my creativity. And so I decided to start painting. I started painting, I fell in love, I started doing abstract painting, set myself up as an artist. I thought, right, this is it, I'm going to do it. And in this process, I learned so much about how powerful our minds are, how much our thoughts can affect not just the direction of our life, how our beliefs can affect where we go in life, but also how a thought affects our physical body. Thoughts are not just these clouds in our mind, they have a real physical impact on our every cell in our body. And so the more I learned about this, I thought, hang on, this can actually help some of my former patients. I did a lot of research, I trained as a life coach, and I learned about how, that's really quick. So what I do now is I help clients to align mind, to be less stressed, to feel less stress in their body, and to connect with their spirit. And that's not a religious spirit, that's a spirit of who they are, what makes us human, what drives us, what your purpose is. And just to say, I've got a workshop coming up where I talk about stress, and I've also got an exhibition which starts tomorrow on Division Street. So I've got information at the back, and I'd love to see some of you there. Thank you very much.